Morning students. So today we will revise our last chapter, that is chapter cell, which is very important chapter from your class 6 to 8, 9, 10 and onwards. Okay. So we will discuss the most important topic of this chapter. Okay. So let's start. So let us begin the fundamental unit of life. We begin with cell. So the cell was discovered by Robert Hooke in 1665. Okay, what did he do is he saw the cells in a cork, in a wooden cork. He saw a honeycomb like structure were seen, and those look like where worms sleep in that time. Okay, in 1665, when the monks live in monasteries, they live in a these kind of structure, and that is what called cell. Okay, it is discovered by Robert Hooke in 1665. Then the cell theory was proposed by Schleiden and Schwann in the year 1839. And what did the cell theory say? Cell theory said that every organism is made up of cell. What did it say? Every organism are made up of cells. This was the first point. And what was the second point? Second point was each cell arises from a pre-existing cell. Okay. So first was every organism are made up of cell, and second is each cell arises from a pre-existing cell, and the third point was that cell is the fundamental unit of life. Okay, or you can say the structural and functional unit of life. These were the 3 points that was given in the cell theory that was proposed by Schleiden and Schwann in the year 1839. These were the 3 points that all living organisms are made up of cells. Cell arises from pre-existing cell, and cell is the structural and functional unit of life. These were the 3 points given by Schleiden and Schwann. Okay, now the modern cell theory was given by Virchow in 1855, and talking about organism, or where organism are classified into 2 different types. One is on the number of cells, that is multicellular or unicellular organism. Unicellular means that only one cell the entire body is made up of one cell, like Paramecium, Euglena, etc. And multicellular organism which are made up of millions and trillions of cells, for example all the plants and animals. Okay, then talking about the based on the nucleus, if they have the nucleus they are eukaryotics, and if they do not have a nucleus then they are known as prokaryotics. So presence of nucleus known as eukaryotics, and no nucleus means they are prokaryotics. Okay, eukaryotic are multicellular or unicellular, and prokaryotics are always unicellular. Okay, now next is the structure of the cell. Very important structure of cell. These are the main organism which are going to be discussed. That is, first is cell wall. Very important. You have to remember that cell wall is only found in plant and bacteria. Okay, most important, most distinguishing factor of a cell wall. Second is cytoplasm. It is a fluid content in a plasma membranes, and it also contain all the cell organelles in it. Okay, talking about nucleus, which is known as the control unit of cell and containing genetic material. Then after that is nucleus. And also it is a part of cell division. So nucleus undergoes cell division, begins in the nucleus only, and after that there is a plasma membrane. It is semi-permeable. It allows certain object to enter inside. Okay. After that osmosis, which is isotonic, hypotonic and hypertonic. So these are the different organisms when it comes to structure of the cell. Okay, after that we have got the different cell organelles which we are going to discuss, which is very important, one of the most important concept of this chapter. Let us begin with mitochondria. So mitochondria is also known as powerhouse of the cell because it generate energy 100%. गिव रीजन या फिर फिल इन द ब्लैंक्स या किसी भी चीज में आपको आ सकता है. वाई माइटोकॉन्ड्रिया इज नोन एज पावर ऑफ द सेल एंड और डैश इज द पावर हाउस ऑफ द सेल. सो इट इज माइटोकॉन्ड्रिया. Second is plastids. Most important thing which you have to remember is that only found in plants. These are only found in plants. Chloroplast, chromoplast and nucleoplast. Chloroplast is green. Nucleoplast is usually white and chromoplast is give color to plant parts. Okay. Now talking about endoplasmic reticulum, ER. So they are rough, which make protein, and smooth, which make liquid or fats. Okay, very easy to remember. Smooth, how is oil? Oil is smooth and sticky. Oil is nothing but it is a lipid. Okay, it is a smooth endoplasmic reticulum, where rough ones will make protein. Okay. Now vacuoles are nothing but a storage empty spaces. They store food. They store the food. Now this next is Golgi apparatus. It stores, modifies and packaging of product. It is done by the Golgi apparatus. And the next is lysosome. This is also very important. Or a give reason. So why are lysosomes are known as suicide bags? Because they eat away all the dead cells. They eat away all the dead organism. Even the organism they want to die, they go to lysosome. So lysosome is the suicide bag. They kill all the or they take care of the dead cells or galleys. Okay. Now next is difference between animal and plant cell. Very important, animal and plant cell. Okay. So let us see some point that we should know. That cell wall is present only in plants. Cell wall, it is absent in animal, present in plant. Plastid present in plant cell and absent in animal cell. Except this. Now, cell wall present in plant but absent in animal. Plastid present in plant but absent in animals. Okay. Now we will discuss what are the components, components or organelles which are present in both of them. Okay. So difference between them is come as a diagram or it will come as a differentiate. So this is very important. It will either come as a diagram or differentiate between both of them. Let us see. So some points so we should know. Cell wall, as that I told you, cell wall only is present in plant. Plastid only present in only point. Now cell wall present in plant but absent in animal. Plastid present in plant but absent in animals. So these are C. Some other points are cell membrane in present in both. Nucleus is present in both. Smooth endoplasmic reticulum present in both. Rough endoplasmic endoplasmic reticulum present in both. After that, ribosomes present in both. Vacuole present in both. Mitochondria present in both. Golgi apparatus present in both. Whereas chloroplasts and centrioles, chloroplast is present in plant cell only. Centriole only present only in the animals. Okay. Whereas chloroplast only present in plant cell. Also lysosome present in both. So see 3 points आपको मिल गए. Cell wall, plastid and chloroplast which is present in plant, not only in animal. So plant cell is a rigid cell wall. It is a rigid cell wall because they have to bear the storm, the heavy rainfall, everything. So there is a cell wall in a plant cell but not present in animals. Okay. Nucleus, I told you, is the brain of a cell. It is the site for genetic cell division also. Cell membrane is the semi-permeable membrane. Nucleus, I told you, brain of a cell, and the cell division also take place. It is a site for cell division also. Now smooth endoplasmic smooth endoplasmic reticulum is for lipid. Okay. Now rough endoplasmic reticulum, it is for protein. We discussed last time also. Ribosomes, they make proteins. Protein synthesis happens in the ribosomes. Vacuoles for storage. Mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell. Okay, it is ATP synthesis. Okay, Golgi apparatus, packaging. Okay, packaging happen in Golgi apparatus. Centrioles is it is again for cell division. Okay, after that lysosomes, it is suicide bag. Okay, chloroplast is for photosynthesis, and cell wall is for the rigid shape for the cell. Okay, so a function of each also are very, very important that you should remember. Now let us move on to the next one, that is cell division. It is of two types, again mitosis and meiosis. Always remember, it is related to reproduction. It is related to general growth and repair. So your growth from a fetus or a egg to such a big person is mitosis, but the making of sperms in male and making of egg in female is known as meiosis. So it is a general growth and repair, where it is a gamete formation, help in gamete formation. General growth and repair is mitosis, where meiosis is a gamete formation. If you take an example of plants, so the growing sapling to a tree is mitosis. Growth of a flower, mitosis, but making the pollen in a anther, meiosis. Okay, making the ovules in a ovary is meiosis. Okay, got it? Next, so this is all about this chapter. You have to remember the main point, main function of this chapter, which is very, very important. Number 1 is cell theory, which you have to remember. Number 2, the plant and animal cell, difference between them किसी भी way में आ सकता है. Then number 3, cell organelles. Okay. These are the 3 most important takeaways from this chapter. Most important takeaways out of cell organelles. Also, what do you have to remember is nucleus, mitochondria, lysosomes, okay. So these all you have to remember, all the points of the cell theory. Also you have to remember the 3 points, that all living organisms are made up of cells. Cell is a structure and functional unit of life, and cell arises from a pre-existing cell given by Schleiden and Schwann. And the names are very, very important, with the year also, Robert Hooke. All these names are also very important. So if you want to revise the entire chapter, please look the video, and if you have any doubt, do let me know in the WhatsApp group. Okay, thank you class.